The news headlines read, Nigeria to pay $496 million to settle Indian firm's claim over Ajaokuta steel. Now, Ajaokuta, known as one of Africa's biggest letdowns, is back in the spotlight. The big question on everyone's mind is, will the Ajaokuta Steel Company get a second chance? Let's break it down in a few minutes and figure out if there's hope for a comeback or if it's time to move on. Imagine this. Ajaokuta steel plant in Nigeria was supposed to be a game changer, boosting the country's industries. Situated in Kogi State, it was meant to be Africa's largest steel mill, cooking up steel from Nigeria's iron ore and coal. But here's the twist. It turned into a giant that never woke up. So what's been keeping Ajaokuta down? Picture this as a talk of war. Different governments and private groups pulled Ajaokuta in different directions, each wanting their own way. No steady ownership means no clear plan, no progress. Since 1970, Nigeria has had 14 presidents, from Yakubu Gowon through Sani Abacha to present-day Bola Tinubu. Each administration has had the Ajaokuta steel plant in their agenda, yet none of them has taken concrete steps to make the project work. Despite pouring over $8 billion into the Ajaokuta steel project, it's still stuck. Why? Because there's not enough money to finish building and update the place to modern standards. Every annual government budget has had some money allocated to the project. Even on the current 2024 budget, an amount of 4.4 billion naira, equivalent to $5.5 million, has been allocated to the Ajaokuta steel mill. But the amounts are relatively insignificant to make better progress on the project. The federal government is said to always have a changing mind like you change your socks. Shifting governmental priorities and wavering policies create an uncertain atmosphere, scaring away potential investors and stalling crucial reforms necessary for Ajaokuta's rebirth. Without a stable policy landscape, the dream of Ajaokuta contributing to Nigeria's industrialization remains out of reach. Ajaokuta needs consistent rules and support, but the shifting policies make it a risky gamble for investors. Think of Ajaokuta as a house left alone for too long. The roof is leaking, the walls are crumbling, and everything inside is falling apart. Years of neglect have left the plant's components crumbling, demanding a substantial investment for resurrection. Buildings, machinery, and vital elements have succumbed to disrepair, presenting formidable technical challenges that cast a shadow over any potential revival. Fixing it up will be a huge challenge, and of course, it needs a ton of money. In simple terms, Ajaokuta's fate hangs in the balance. Can it rise again, or is it time to call it quits? Fixing this mess needs teamwork from the Nigerian government, private entities, and foreign investors. But here's the catch. Is everyone on board? Will they really team up to bring Ajaokuta back to life? That's a big question mark. So do we give Ajaokuta another shot, hoping it becomes a steel superstar, or do we say goodbye? My take on the subject is that the Ajaokuta steel plant should be scrapped and forgotten before it gets to waste more of the Nigerian taxpayers' money into a project that might never take off. I would like to hear your opinion on whether the Nigerian government should continue putting money into the Ajaokuta steel mill or the program should be discontinued altogether. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you enjoy this content. Also leave a thumbs up, for it helps us a lot and it costs you nothing.